books are my treasure. I read whatever I please. I'm here to tell you the treasure that you need. To learn how to read, you must know what words mean. My friend the princess has stories for you. They're all about words and what they mean. So here's the princess with a story for you. Listen carefully to her, then go get your hooks into books. Oh yeah!
Now we're going to visit for a moment Desmond the dragon. He can remember everything, and he will review for us what we learned in our last episode. Take it away, Desmond.
Desmond here with my friend, a very large sea monster. Large is a grown-up word for big. Draw a large circle in the air and make the princess appear.
Our story today is about a word called small. Small is a word that grown-ups use when they really mean little. Let me show you an example of what small looks like. Kiki, help me. If you went to get a drink, you might go up to the lady at the counter and say, I want a small drink. This drink is small. This drink is definitely not small, but this one is small. And if you are a small person, this is the one you need to have, a drink that is small. Kiki, come get a drink. Thank you, Kiki. Now, the other thing that we're going to do today is also practice using those noun phrases and noun clauses, which is really growing up stuff. We're going to use them like this. We might talk about a small cup or a cup that is small. It's really more simple than it sounds. Now, say that word small with me. Small. Very good. Did you feel the air coming out between your lips? If you say the word small and smile, they start with the same sound. Small, smile. Now let's see how many sounds are in the word small. Ready? Get your fist up. S, m, ah, o. Small. The word small has 4 sounds. Good. Now let me tell you about our story. The story takes place at a children's home. The main character in the story, or the one we talk about the most, is a little girl who happens to be, you guessed it, small. The problem is her brother is very big and often teases her about being so small and liking to play with things that are also very small. Let's see what happens. Here is the little girl. You will notice that she is very small. In fact, she is quite small for her age. One of her favorite things is to play with things that are also very little. She likes things that are small. She has a favorite toy, and that's called a magnifying glass. This is a lot of fun, and most of you will have these in your classroom. If you take a magnifying glass, it's almost like you had a magic wand, because you can hold this magnifying glass over something that is small, and when you look through it, it gets big. A magnifying glass will make a small thing big. It's like magic. Well, the little girl played a lot with her magnifying glass. She had a big brother. Now, this brother was quite large for his age, and he liked to have toys that were also large. He would save his money from doing yard work to buy the biggest toy he could find. In fact, he went around saying, "I dig big," and he certainly did. Why, he spent his lawn mowing money on the biggest bike he could find. That bike was huge. He also spent a lot of money to buy the biggest scooter he could find. His scooter was gigantic. That means really big. Like he said, I dig big. Sometimes when he was not in a very nice mood, he would kid his little sister. And he would say, "Sis, as a rule, small's not cool." And he kept telling her that all the time. That kind of made her feel bad because she liked her small toys. Now, I just happen to have the very box that the little girl had at her house that is full of treasures. If you would like me to have Kiki get Belle and her mother to come over, Belle can open this box and we can see what's in it. Raise your hand if you would like to look inside of the box. Oh my goodness, everyone out there wants Belle to come over. Okay, I'll have to ask Kiki to help me. Kiki, please get Belle for us.
Oh, honey, I can't hardly wait to see what's inside this small treasure box. Can you open it for me?
Well, certainly, yes, Belle. Let's open it and see what's inside the small treasure box.
Oh, my, look at that. Honey, look what's inside.
Wow, what is this?
Oh, it's a small bag of small seashells, it is. And they're simply beautiful. They are, aren't they?
They are. It's a very small bag of small seashells.
Honey, what else is in the box? The big small box.
Well, let me see.
Oh, look at there. It's a small dog. That dog sure is small. I think it's the smallest dog I ever did see.
It is a small dog. It certainly is sweet. It's very small.
It is, ain't it?
Isn't it? Yes.
Honey, what else is in the small box?
Well, let's see.
Oh, look at there. They're small crayons. I could draw a small picture with those small crayons, I could.
Yes.
Oh, let's look some more. I want to see what else is in this box that is small.
Let's see.
Oh, look. It's a cute little small doll. She sure is sweet. And she's very small.
Yes, she is. This is a doll that is very small.
Oh, this was fun. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot something inside.
What is it?
It looks to me like a small doll baby's brush to get her hair fixed nice. It's very small.
Boy, this brush is very small.
I think it's a very small brush for a very small little girl. Well, honey, I learned something today.
What was that, Belle?
It's cool to be small rules.
Thanks, Belle. That was really fun looking at all of the treasures in the box. Now back to our story. This is Mom. Mom said to the small girl and the large boy, "Today, we're going to get in the car and go visit Aunt Madge." Some of you may remember Aunt Madge. See, she's the one that carried the chewing gum in her pocketbook, remember? Okay. Aunt Madge was a little sick, and Mom thought she needed to go check on her. So she told the boy and girl, "We're going to go on a long trip." Remember that word? Long means it takes many, many, many miles to get there. She said, "We will have to go in our small car, our car that is little. The reason is our very large car is in the shop getting repaired. So we will take the long trip in the small car. Since you will be in the car a long time, you may each take one toy. One toy can go with you in the car." So the big brother, he got his very large bike and he brought it over because, of course, he digs big. He wanted to take something very large. Tried to put the bike in the car. Well, he couldn't even get the front tire in the door. Forget that. Then he tried the scooter. Well, he almost got one tire in the door, but that's all the scooter that would go in. So So sad, too bad. Looks like he can't take any toys with him. Now the little girl, on the other hand, went up to her room, and she found her box, the box that had all of her treasures in it. She picked up her box. She got in the car. She could fit in the car. The box could fit in the car, and all of her special small things. So she had a pretty good trip. About halfway through, she looks over at her brother and she said, "Well, bro, I know you dig big, but as a rule, I think small is cool." And that's the end of the story. Now, let's try our rhyme. Ready? Something that is very small, not real big, not real tall, may be best after all. Something that is very, very small, not real big, not real tall, may be best after all. Now remember, boys and girls, it will take you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 repetitions of this word to make it yours. Bye-bye, and have a great day.
Now the story is over. The princess is through. Take this new word and let it work for you. Find the word in books. Hear the word in stories. You will be amazed. So go get your hooks into books. Oh yeah!